Bushnell, industry leaders in high-performance sports optics. Federal Premium Ammunition, every shot counts. Savage Arms and Stephen Shotguns, the definition of accuracy. Gold Tip, the toughest arrows you will ever shoot. Damn straight. King's Camo, wherever you hunt, King's has you covered. Westside Stores, your outdoor sports authority. And these other fine sponsors.
Hi folks, welcome to this week's episode of Bushnell's Trigger Effect. And Kent, here we are in our beautiful hotel in downtown Chihuahua, Mexico.
The gear's all packed. The outfitter's going to be here to pick us up right away. We're heading out to the remote lodge out in the beautiful Chihuahua Province, so let's get going. We have finally arrived at El Halcon's beautiful lodge. The weather's great, the guides are amped up, and I understand the turkey action is going to be pretty good.
We're going to be chasing Goulds turkey here in the high desert in the Chihuahua Province. And talking to the guides upon arrival, they said that the birds are gobbling like crazy. And I can't wait to get out there and hunt these desert turkeys.
You bet. The Sierra Madre Mountains are beautiful. It's our first time here, so don't go away. You're going to enjoy this action.
We just had an amazing breakfast and met some of the other hunters in camp. And we're now gearing up to head out on a very windy morning that we're hoping is going to die down to see if we can have these Canadian boys put their very first Gould turkey on the ground, because I have never hunted Gould turkey before, so this is all new territory for me. Pretty excited.
Okay, well, we got out here on site and we pulled in, and lo and behold, within about 2 minutes, all of a sudden we heard a gobble off. So what's kind of the game plan?
We're gonna walk here while it's still dark and try to get on this mesa where I think they're probably at, and just set up. We'll probably be 100 yards from them.
Excellent. I'll tell you, there's nothing more exciting when it's dark hearing those gobblers go off, and I want to lay my eyes for the first time on one of these Gould turkeys, so let's go.
Sure.
Set up, and we literally have gobblers all around us right now. We figure they're just starting to bust out of the roost, so we think things are going to get hot and heavy here really quick. I'm pretty excited. That was absolutely incredible. I had to wait because unfortunately the tom, he was like right in behind the decoys. I probably could have got 2 decoys and a tom all in one shot, but Carlos did some perfect hen putts at the very last second, and he presented a bit of a headshot for me there, and I've got my first Gould down. I'm like...
Stay tuned for more hunting action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect after this commercial break.
The best turkey load isn't the one with the tightest pattern. It's the one that kills gobblers in any situation. Third Degree uses a 3-stage payload to do exactly that. Flight Stopper lead for larger, more lethal close-range patterns. Premium lead for dense, deadly patterns at mid-range. Heavyweight number 7 for skull-shattering power at 50 yards. One load, any range. Third Degree from Federal Premium.
They've got the eyes of an apex predator and a body that could tie a crowbar in a knot. They're razor sharp and built for blunt force. Precision optics that can chew up and spit out anything Mother Nature can dish out. The new Legend Binoculars by Bushnell. Available in 3 series, all featuring patented Rain Guard HD. They're bright and clear and built for conditions that are anything but. Only by Bushnell.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Hunting Consultants Plus. More than just a booking agency. Now, let's return to the action with Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Well, Carlos, that was an absolutely amazing experience. You know, for me, never hunting Goulds before, the first thing I noticed when we came in is how low and slow the gobblers' calls are.
Yeah, it's completely different. It's a lot slower, more relaxed gobble than the other turkeys.
And I noticed you're very aggressive on the calls, and that also is something different. Is that a really good strategy then?
Yeah, but I was kind of fighting with that boss hen too there, so.
Yeah, it's never easy when they're henned up, but this bird came in and we could hear him drumming first. Carlos was like, he's drumming, he's coming in, and well, I'll tell you, my heart really got racing, and you know, I can't thank yourself, Carlos, and El Halcon. This is just the start of the hunt, and my expectations have already been exceeded, but I know that Mr. Mickey really wants to get behind the gun and chase one of these Goulds, so we hear one gobbling over the edge, so
we're gonna try to go get him.
Try go get him.
Well, last cup of coffee for this morning. We're just heading out. The guides have got all the stuff ready to go, so Dean and I are going to pack up here and head out for Gould turkey again here with El Halcon. Coming up the road, we saw those turkeys. It looked like a good tom. I never got a good look at her.
I didn't either. I just saw the hens, and
Dean saw the
that
tom.
was a good tom.
Yeah, but we got one gobble out of them. But I think they were heading back to kind of where they have water and the roost and stuff.
Yeah, right down there in the canyon.
Yeah,
cool off.
Where we were heading in the first place. So.
Still pretty warm, so
yeah.
They headed down there to cool down, and hopefully you'll be able to get to where we're going, set up, and wait for them to come in.
That'd be great. Well, let's get going then.
Sure.
We're in a new location. We're close to some water. Just heard a gobble over here. Hopefully we can bring him in. very first Gould Tom turkey. Wow, is that ever exciting. Thank you, Carlos. Whoa, I was afraid he was going to take off and get out a camera shot there.
Bushnell's Trigger Effect will return shortly after this commercial break.
With the lightweight configuration of the Savage MSR-10 Hunter, you can be ready for any scenario, so you can enjoy the journey and the trophy. The MSR-10 Hunter. Savage. Better comes standard.
Federal Premium Third Degree changes what hunters should demand from a turkey load. Not just a tight pattern that looks good on paper, a deadlier, more forgiving load for real hunters who need to kill gobblers at any range. So whether a gobbler hangs up at 50 yards, walks into your lap, or works the decoys, you'll deliver the most effective pattern possible with Third Degree Federal Premium.
For more information on Bushnell's Trigger Effect, visit our website or Facebook. Now, back to the action.
It's been a stunning 2 days of Gould turkey hunting here at El Halcon. I can't thank Carlos enough for putting us on birds every morning, every evening. I mean, this is day 2 of our hunt. We put onto these birds in the roost this morning. They talked to us but wouldn't commit. We came back this afternoon, caught this big guy with a hen, called him right out. He come right up to our decoy, put on a heck of a show for us, and I put him down one shot. So couldn't be happier. Great place for high desert Gould turkey hunt.
Lethbridge College proudly presents Conservation Connection.
Hi folks, thanks for joining us again at Conservation Connection here at Lethbridge College. As many of you may know, I started my career wanting to be a conservation officer. Joining me today is Dave McRae. Dave, what's your title here at Lethbridge, and can you tell us a little bit about what you do here?
I'm the chair of the Natural Resource Compliance Diploma as well as the Bachelor of Applied Science and Conservation Enforcement programs. My role here is to ensure that we have students that are right for the career that this type of education is going to offer you.
Okay, and it's a resource enforcement officer that...
Yes, it is. We have a diploma as well as a degree in the resource enforcement field. Our graduates go on for careers as conservation officers, fisheries officers, fish and wildlife officers. We even get a few that go to border services as well as the RCMP.
That's great. And the year's curriculum would entail what as far as...
Lots of field work, Kent. We have the month of April and the month of September in the field with our students. Our programming is a blend of the natural sciences as well as resource enforcement and the resource law.
That's great. And the student basically is picking a lifestyle rather than a job.
Yes, most definitely. I always like to say that you know, the difference between a job and a career is a job we get up and go to because we have to, a career we get up and go to because we want to. We're looking for students and people that are good in this profession, are very good communicators, they're good working independently. We don't get into it for the money, we get into it for the passion. It is a lifestyle, but I guarantee you, once you've lived the life, you'll never go back.
Well, thank you very much, Dave, for that great information. Now let's get back to some Bushnell's Trigger Effect hunting.
Well, congratulations to Kent in harvesting an absolutely stunning mature Gould Tom. That was an amazing adventure for sure.
For sure.
But as we're taking the pictures for Kent, what did we just hear?
gobble right there. Really close.
And Carlos, I mean, when it comes to Gould turkey, he is like a hound dog. He's like, okay guys, let's go. So we still have an hour of light left, so we're let's going.
So we're trying to sneak in on this tom to close the gap because we don't have much light left. Well, we got in really quickly on the bird, and we've got everything all set up, and I mean, we didn't even have a chance to do a call. We've got a hen calling to our left. We haven't heard the gobbler yet, but we know he's in the area. Wow! We literally had 3 toms all around us, and this guy came in and absolutely incredible. I mean, whew, I'm still breathing a little bit heavy here. Let me calm down a bit.
More Bushnell's Trigger Effect after these important messages.
To make the big shots, you've got to be ready in tough spots. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3 makes it faster than ever to shoot steadier than ever. With one-hand trigger adjustments, a new quick-detach yoke for fast switches from optics to gun, and new locking leg angles for full adjustments in any terrain. Be more than rock steady, be shock steady. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3, only from Primos.
No matter the target, every shot counts. No matter the shot, every impact takes a toll. That's why every gold tip arrow starts with smart carbon technology for unmatched toughness and straightness retention, so they stay true shot after shot. From the range to the hunt, and every challenge in between. Gold tip. Start tough, stay true.
Welcome back to Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Well, folks, here you go. My second Gould turkey here in Mexico with El Halcon. I can't put out enough thanks to Carlos, our guide. I mean, he is an absolute master caller. He knows these birds inside out. Funny thing is Kent got his first Gould, and we heard this group over here, and what Carlos figured happened is that with Kent taking the dominant bird out of the area, all of a sudden the hens came up for free grabs, and that's why we had the 3 toms come in. I couldn't be happier with this bird. They're such stunning critters. They're just the contrast, the whites with the black. I'm definitely heading back to Canada one happy guy. So we only have 1 bird left here in our hunt. It's only day 2. We still have 2 days left. I need a siesta now.
Well, another early morning here at El Halcon. Congratulations to Dean for getting his second beautiful Gould turkey yesterday. I still have to go after my second, so we're just getting the truck loaded up. We're gonna be heading out here in a few minutes. Everybody had a great breakfast. Some of the other hunters have already left, and we're on our way. Got my travel mug. Well, this is number 2 for me. This is my second Gould, and what a beauty. Carlos wasn't lying when he said he had a little honey hole for us this morning. We got in here this morning, we heard some gobbles right away, then the bird kind of left and went down into a valley, and then shortly after that we heard another gobble coming down off the ridge, and Carlos moved position real quick, called this bird right into us, literally on his own lap, 5 feet from him. The bird strutted right by him, came out into the clear, 1 shot, 1 kill. Couldn't be happier. Gould hunting in Mexico, you've got to try it. This is fantastic.
Wow, Kent, what can I say? What an absolutely incredible adventure. I don't think our guides in El Halcon could have done anything else to make such an amazing trip come true.
For sure. I mean, we both harvested 2 birds each, big mature toms. And I mean, these turkeys here in the high desert of Mexico are something you have to experience. They're very aggressive. They come charging into the decoys. They're drumming, they're strutting, they're calling, they're gobbling. And I mean, they were so good on camera. It made us look good. And I think I've just found my new favorite turkey to hunt around the world. These Gould turkeys are amazing.
I couldn't agree more. Again, like you said, they definitely made us look good. But one of the things that Kent and I would really like to stress to everyone, especially as turkey hunters, we understand we're taking something from the land. And one of the things we have to do is give back. And how Kent and I give back is we are very proud members of the Canadian Wild Turkey Federation in Canada. And organizations like that, they help do conservation projects, youth projects, mentoring projects, and it's a great way of giving back. So we really encourage you, you know, no matter what species you're hunting, you should join amazing groups like the Canadian Wild Turkey Federation. But with that, make sure you join us next week for another exciting episode of Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Canadian Wild Turkey Federation is a proud conservation partner of Bushnell's Trigger Effect. Taxidermy services for Bushnell's Trigger Effect.
Do I have something on my face?
I don't see anything.
Oh, that feels weird. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Guide says he's okay. Now we can probably keep up to him.
Hotel in downtown Chihuahua, Mexico.
That's right, and I said that's right again.
El Halcon.
No, that's right. You know what? I said that's right again.
Yeah, and for sure, and I just stuttered really badly. And
This has been a Thunder Boys production.